Kesha is not too loud and get like another copyright. Look at look at that. See the alien? I was look had been looking for that, and I found it tonight. But what I was looking for was my plug for my speaker for the record player because it needs to be charged up. Why does it keep moving like that? What the fuck? This bastard. I don't know. Anyways, like I was saying, hide live video. Why does it keep moving like that? It's like really frustrating. It's like pissing me off. My bong, who I named Kesha. I think and the other light is like a middle finger. It's like a skeleton middle finger. And I saw some really horrible like news things in the news. It said, come on, why is the fuck isn't this lighting up? Uh-oh, the alien that got really bright. That's too bright. It's like, that's way too bright. And I don't know what happened to the control for that. I want it to stay, but I don't know how to make it stay a color. Stay like that. I don't want it to like change. Like the middle finger has a control where you can just push the buttons on it. I don't know what happened to the control for that. Oh, this evening I heard like this really loud like a car, something crashed and it sounded really close. And I went outside and I was about to get high, but like I go out looking and you couldn't, whatever had happened, there was something weird that happened because a truck was driving away and it didn't have its lights on, and it was it like had them on but then turned them off and drove away, and I couldn't see anything. It was like maybe it wasn't right in front of the house, but maybe like 3 or 4 houses from what I could see. And so I'm looking out because and you wasn't hearing any like no one was like going ah. There was like it was I didn't know what was going on. But I'm looking, and this was before like the cops, before any cars got here. I saw a shooting star go because it is the Perseids meteor shower that's continuing. So that means I've seen a total since it started of about 3. And they say the later it gets, the more you'll see. I have like almost 10 minutes of video on my phone where I was like, um, just wanting to at least catch something. 10 whole minutes, and I didn't see jack. Oh, what is it? But there's something about TikTok is getting to be just I haven't recharged and got any coins. It's like I'm and Eugenia, she's banned from doing lives, and why I even got coins in the first place, because I had never went into any of those damn live things, and I was in Eugenia. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And that's where I learned, it's like, oh, to send these things, it costs actual money. You have to buy these coins to be able to use it. And that was when the original baby dragon gift was on there. They changed the baby dragon, and the baby dragon now is a lot of coins. But if you go on on TikTok on a laptop, if have an artist page with music, the music tab doesn't show on the laptop. If it's a phone, it has as you see this. The very first one is music. And see, there's all of my music and shit. But if you look on the laptop, your music, it doesn't, it's not on there. But whenever something says someone replied to your comment, I do not read that. I'm not interested. And now there's a bunch of bigots and like racist shit on TikTok. It's not just stupid hokey dancing anymore, and people doing those dumb things where the like little image comes over the head and they're doing quizzes, and none of that. Now it's assholes that put this copy and paste texts that everyone is using for It's just, it's stupid. And my account has been um, shadow banned and then some for I don't know how long because um, TikTok. I've made so many because my smoking videos, what their TikTok does not allow that. And it says I got an account strike. My comment said, Cierra el culo de puta. You know what that means? Shut your bitch ass up in Spanish. Anyways, yeah, I'm seeing. You know what? Since yeah, this is YouTube, my YouTube live, and on this day, the Oregon cunt. That to the Oregon cunt out there. I hope you get raped in the ass one of these days. But that cunt in Oregon, she got an award. She was an actual award-winning cunt. But that the infamous YouTube live where I titled the Oregon cunt, that those are the first where I am fucking crying my eyes out on the and it wasn't for like performative. This at that time my lives, one was called sad, the next one was real sad, and then like beyond sad. And I even had posted a tweet and said, I went on YouTube, went on live, and talked about being sad for 2 hours, and posted this picture of this like sad like monkey going. But that, when you're feeling like that, the Oregon cunt, I've never had anyone go out of their way, like make plans and go about something to be mean to me before. To be like mean to someone. This cunt was more than happy to be telling someone things that were gonna upset and really hurt this person, which lots of this shit wasn't even true, but oh, it's the trash being picked up. I should be out there. But she actually was sent an award. There's pictures of it on social media. It has her actual name on it too, typed and everything. But the Oregon cunt is this not pretty whore. She, when people talk about shitty stepmoms, this is she's one of those people. And the whore, which I had never had a conversation with her, so that this bitch chose to write to me, make a day where she even went to the post office and did all that so she could send this to me, but had the audacity to say, "You seem like a nice person." But I was at a I had recently had been hospitalized because my appendix had ruptured and things just weren't good. So I was like, and then had gotten brokenhearted and dumped. All this abandoned, lied to, but it just, that was and Gabby, my dog Gabby, Miss Look at You, where I got her when I had said that I had got a letter from this person. Gabby's dad is a friend of someone who I don't like to mention his name because it there's no point. But he was cousins with the guy who owned the dog, who is Gabby's dad, and his name is Girth. And he was a big pit bull, and Miss Little, he really liked her, and she went and peed in his bed. But that's Gabby's dad. But when I had said I got a letter from this bitch, he he said, "Don't respond to her. That woman is very vindictive." And he's related to the bitch. But in my paperwork from the crisis center, the Oregon cut and the letter um, is in the documents. Because I, like I said, I wasn't doing good. And that was the first time I had went from looking for guns and shit on Amazon. It's like, I don't want a fucking air rifle. Because I wanted out. So then I'm looking at Big Five for real. And and I remember when I found out about a certain medicine that if you take too much of it, it will kill you. And it's a medicine that when I went after the crisis center, when they sent me home, then I went to the ER the next day because I was having the gout and my foot was completely swelled up. But they gave me that medicine. And also around that time, my friends, they couldn't give me a ride to the hospital. And when I was talking about all this, about more than just dropping suicidal bombs, but talking about the research that I had been doing to do what I needed to. And I was told, we'll talk about that on Wednesday. If someone's telling you stuff like that, they don't tell anyone else shit like that. And there was no fucking interest at all. It's like you're feeling suicidal. I'm busy. I have things to do. Wow. But and during that time, when all of that, when I was trying to do a rebranding, because but that's what when I started putting the music out and the songs out, it was like, okay, this is what's happening. And then the music, the I always was making jokes before the 5 EPs were done that he was gonna need to do it posthumously. I never know how to say that right because I wasn't gonna be around to finish them. But I was determined to do it myself, to do it, and it was also not like not throwing in the towel. And I made a big thing that they all needed to be done in 2022. And the Unhappy EP was put released on New Year's Eve, so I got them all done before the year changed. And that was a big, like, okay, serious thing about, getting them out so everything had the same year. So when everything was just then deleted and wiped out, the whole thing of having everything done and finished, and before that, it got it was like, you know what, fuck you, who cares? And now the everything has different. It says, I know it's something just love. When it was first released, no, everything was already released. It had been released before. Then it was all deleted. And when it was all up before, I didn't. The songwriter credit didn't have my name on it. So it was pretty clear that you don't want to be doing anything of that kind of music. It's it's not edgy. But like Lee's song got never it didn't go there was supposed to be more input from another person other than just me. But apparently Lee's song wasn't important, and so that's why the Lee's song with words was the last one of Lee's song to come out, because it had the demo first and then the piano one and then the mix, and those were all didn't have the words. And so so music has been what ChatGPT says I'm a fucking DIY artist, and it's true. Um, but I was having this okay, well, here, let me just pitch it right here now. I am an indie artist. On YouTube Music. Let me see. Yes, I am on all platforms. But I'm not in the billion streams club. Not yet. Yes. Sonic Pressure, the music artist on YouTube Music, only has 29 listeners, subscribers. But hey, that's 29 people. And for all the 29 people who are listening, you're amazing. Like, I think you're awesome. So, but my releases as of lately have like Lee's Silly Little Sonnet. I just put that officially out there. It's on iTunes, all of it. But you know what? I don't like any of that shit. But Lee's Silly Little Sonnet it's about Lee. She's silly. She's my cat. She was born October 9th, the same day that serial killer Eileen Wuornos was executed. So, of course, if her birthday was October 9th, it's like, this is Lee. Her name is Lee, she's silly. But, yeah, that's it, my pitch. I'm an indie artist. And, I know that, I want to be on Kesha Records. I want to be, I want to collab with her. And what like I would like for Lee's silly little sonnet, if to have, I always call it, I know her name is Kesha, but I always say Kesha. But I want, I think it would be so cool to have her do the like background vocals and um, like I need to get my I need to get more than 29 listeners. And the thing is, it's never about wanting to be famous or wanting to be a pop star. Why I made this music in the first place was because the I made the songs hoping I was gonna get reunited after I got dumped. That's why I made the songs. And I never heard jack shit, never heard a word. So but it was like from the heart. And the first one was my Spanish stuff. And my Spanish stuff was taken from this Ginny Lowe video on YouTube. It says big fail where she's doing a cappella, and this lady goes, maybe you could do something from the last album. And she goes, the last album? And then Ginny Lowe says, how about I do some of my Spanish stuff? And also, I'm not a singer. But like, if Ginny Lowe can sing Spanish, I'm gonna sing Spanish too. And it wasn't just, I was, what did, oh, I think they deleted all of them, but, begging someone to come back because you're like a mess, you're gone, and doing it in Spanish. And being someone who is embarrassed to sing, like really shy and all that. So that's why the music existed. But there was like when I was like, okay, I'm not gonna commit suicide, and I was like, okay, let's get serious about this. And the next, I don't know what it is, but there's it's just sitting there, it's not doing anything. And but this music isn't about the any of that love breakup, any of that's not where what I'm talking about, it's with Lee's Silly Little Sonnet. This is about all animals that I've had, pets that I've had, and there's a song, Muffin Top, Gabby, Raphael, and it's all kind of just been like not doing anything. And you know, there's even a song it was a little chihuahua, the first chihuahua that I ever like actually liked. He was really cool. I even made a MySpace page for him, but it wasn't allowed. That's looking back now, it's like that's very telling. But I thought um, the studio time that I had was well, it was special to me, and but I got thrown out like an old glove, just tossed out, forgotten about. You didn't exist. I swear I must have been like a real asshole in previous lives because the amount of time where oh, you're thinking about killing yourself. We'll talk about that on Wednesday. I can't give you a ride. So, so yeah, that's what. And also, I think that would be like. But yeah, I gotta like. I want Kesha to hear my music, hear the story of my music, and I'd like to collaborate with her on Lee's Silly Little Sonnet because I think she could. It could be like really silly, and she loves cats too. So I need to figure out how I'm gonna arrange to have like a meeting with Kesha Records to like say like I want to be part of your team. And I wanna have something to where there's um, a fire, like because just wanting like everything to be okay. Hurry up, let's end and do the next day. Let's end this to where that's and I have that last melt that the crisis and those days last like 5 years. Well, if I really say the last whole like 8 year, 8 years. That's how old the babies are, and that's when 8 years ago was when the 16-year mess that I had gotten cheated on, and it um and then I was really pissed, like mad pissed for about 2 years. It was really rough. And then things changed. Things got good. That's why I wish I if you had never been happy and then there was somewhere where you knew that it's like, whoa, I've never did this. You don't. I would choose now to not be happy if I ever felt that, because that made everything then realized that that was all bullshit. It was all bullshit. That really fucks with your head. And but what's good is I'm not here um talking about like how sad and how lonely I am. And like that manic shit that was going on. And I know I even said it on there. When I would be talking on the thing, it was like I wasn't alone. But because and also I never had a problem being alone before. I liked to do it, but then all of a sudden it was that things weren't making sense at all. But I'm I can handle being alone. even getting high was something that it wasn't fun anymore. It was all it was doing was making me get more sad. And I don't know how many times I'd be getting stoned and crying and all that, but it wasn't like what it turned into be. A panic attack, it wasn't nice. I saw this TikTok, and lots of this shit, things on there is like so ridiculous, but sometimes something will be just, oh, like, I feel, oh, like, I know how that is. But it was like someone, like, their face, and then like this text, and it said something about along the lines where this person had been SA'd. Like, it's something that, from the way I'm thinking, it has been within the last year. But it said, like, hearing the word rape made, or it like, it brought out like a whole flashback of bullshit from what I could see. And when it's still fresh like that, because the way, when I first got raped, it had taken me years to where I could say the word rape, because it was, and I didn't think of it, was like people that made the jokes. Now it's like me, it's like, you know what, I hope you get raped in the ass. And some people might not agree with it, but I say, when you get raped, do you have the get out of jail free card to where you can make rape jokes? But to that person, in 20 years, you will have became a lot stronger. Because that shit like that will mess with you. And I still will make the joke, if I'm going down this one street, it's like, and there's a stop sign, I don't want to get, or it's a stoplight, I don't want to get at a red light on 3rd Avenue, because I got raped on 3rd Avenue and had to be, and the car got stuck in this, but it was 3rd Avenue. There was times when driving down 3rd Avenue would be like it would be like, okay, don't think about that, don't think about that. Then you get to a point to where you're driving down all happy because life is good, and you go, oh look, there's 3rd Avenue, the street I got raped on. But then years go on, and then it's just you all by yourself, and you're driving down that same street, and you're like, oh, I don't want to get at the red light on 3rd. We know why 3rd Avenue sucks. So, we don't want to. I wonder what Lily Tino's doing right now. The hate that Lily Tino has gotten. I've never like seen the Dylan Mulvaney hate was like pretty brutal, but like the Lily Tino hate and the way people are saying shit that's and some things people are saying are not true at all. Nick Contino was never in a relationship and got married to a woman and had a child. I see shit where saying people are saying he's not allowed to see his kids. There are no kids. And the bathroom thing, Lily Tino. That was and looked like the corn dog. And let me say, I love the Disney World streams, especially when she goes into the restaurant where they go to space. But the only thing that gets attention was those bathroom or that's Lily Tina. You need to like some of the taking pictures in bathrooms. I've never busted out my phone, and but I don't think like all the people are the Lily Tino needs to do more videos like Lily Tino makes tacos. Not she needs to no more videos with the public out in public. Especially also probably for her own safety. But she needs to do more things like that. Do Poison Ivy vibes. And But I don't think that she's not she she is still sh- needs to grow out of the white male privilege that you don't go into a restaurant and ask them to change their music or turn the music down. That but I know I was talking to a family member and we were talking about Lily Tino, and I said Lily Tino hasn't uploaded anything in like 3 weeks. And he goes, what if she's dead? And I said, I hope not. So, yes, I love me some Kesha. Oh, I bet she was. She was conjuring Kesha. One episode, she was searching for Bigfoot. That's just one of the things that screams she's amazing. Because I love Mank. Like, I really love Mank. I don't like saying Bigfoot. I think Bigfoot is kind of like derogatory. Like how Demi Lovato says calling extraterrestrials aliens is it's inappropriate. It's it's offensive. That's she used to be, I think, a Zim. So, yeah, that's my pitch. And besides being all over the place talking about all different kinds of things, Lily Tino. Why does it move like that? Like it goes like this. Is this the new phone or the old phone? Look at that hair. This is the hair. It's herring. This is the hair. It's herring. Well, I'm gonna end this now. It's been like an hour. I got my pitch out there. It's out towards going to Australia. They're lucky. This show's amazing. So good. So, Kesha, call me.